Hey guys, I'm here with Jose Santiago. We just won the 3v3. Yes, we just won the 3v3. He played Drytron. We went X1, only lost the fourth round. And great tournament. Where we're at? And battle up.
We're in a double midnight conference in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yes, sir. Amazing start.
Our final grand finals, we ran it back.
The people we like the team we lost to in top 4 were the players we played in the finals, and Drytron for the win. Best deck. Let's go.
So getting into the deck profile, pretty standard triple alpha, triple zeta. I guess a little unstandard triple gamma. The reason you're supposed to play 3, I think, is it helps you play around draw. And it's like one of the best ones to actually open in order to play around draw. And then double delta. You only play 2 of this. It relies on other cards to activate its main effects, and we wanted to have solo cards that are able to play around draw, which is why we played the triple gamma.
Yes, sir. That's a nice mat.
Thank you. Triple diviner, self-explanatory, and then Cyber Angel package.
Yep.
I decided to keep in Natasha for this event. It was pretty good. I sided Nib, so I like the interaction. As far as like stealing the token from them, gaining the life and things of that nature. So it was alright. Herald and Draconits. You play Draconits because it also helps you let you play around draw. You can send it off, like if you already hard open Midionis, or if that's like your first search, you can send this off Fafnir, and then you're able to summon it and at least have like some form of interruption for your opponents. And like against decks like Prank Kids, Tri Brigade, it may be enough to actually like secure the game.
Yes, sir.
And then kind of maybe unstandard, we play double Herald and 1 Ava. Reason being is, typically the Beatrice play, we go for turn 1 with the combo. We're sending Ultimatus to grave to be able to summon it back. So getting value off of 2 Ava is just something that really doesn't come up.
Yeah.
And then drawing Herald with another fairy happens very rarely.
Yeah.
To the point where you really don't want to play 3 because they're kind of bricks. They don't really do anything. So you just want to have like gas. In order to get your play started. Like the only games you actually lose are the ones you don't see Drytron names.
Yes, sir.
If you're able to see Drytron names, you pretty much win every game. Like this engine is the best engine in the game, and you just want to be able to push through boards.
Makes sense.
And then the only hand trap I played was triple draw. This is probably just like a meta call for this event. I saw a lot of Drytron. I was also worried about like Shadow players. That kind of scares me if like we lose die roll. Wanted to have an answer to like after they oust, or at least they won't be able to nadir and get a free window. So decided to main deck draw is the only hand trap. And then for the spells, more Robot Boy Searchers, 3 Nova, 3 Emergency, 1 Faf, and 1 Foolish. Yeah, pretty standard here. So it counts as 3, 6, 8, plus the 3, 6, 9, 11. So we have 19 ways to see a Drytron monster,
That's nice.
which is pretty good. You at least want to see like 2 every opening hand. And then 1 Midionis. I was playing 2 up until last week, and the second one's actually pretty, like it's pretty nice, not gonna lie, it comes up, but I just didn't want to, I don't know, I wanted to have more gas. I didn't really want to play double of this and then draw hands of like this, draw like a Foolish or some nonsense. So I just cut it down to 1. It never got banished, which is nice. Shout out DD Crow, but moving on. We played Called By. I'm indifferent about this card. If I was making any changes to the deck, I'd probably like cut the draw and put in talents, and like maybe even cut this. I really just don't like the card. I don't know. It's weird, I know. And upstart, 1 prep. Probably play 2 prep moving forward if I decide to keep playing Natasha. Reason being is the alpha getting hit while you have no access to Benton or another ritual actually really hurts. So
makes sense. Yep.
Prep is kind of nice in that sense. And then finally, triple droplet for the main deck.
Yeah, nice ulti droplet, huh?
Yeah, self-explanatory there. For extra, double Faf, God card. Like this card's the best card in the deck, my favorite card as well. I would actually bump this up to 3 if I owned a 3rd. So anyone want to sell me a 3rd? Hit me up. Beatrice, Lyralist. You play this because Virtual World's a deck, and you want to be able to play through Chuchi, and this helps you do that. Downerd, Zeus. 1 Herald, 1 Entis, 1 Phoenix, Unicorn, IP, Link Rebo, Appaloosa, Underworld Goddess. This is to help out the Adagnister Adagnister guy. So, and Borosword. And then finally, for the side deck, weird ratios, but like it's just based. Yeah, they worked, and it's basically what I wanted to side out in like certain matchups. So 1 Imperm, 2 Ghost Spell, 2 Ash, triple Nib, triple Cycle Reader for the only real deck you worry about. 1 Regeki for Virtual World. If they go for like the standard board of like Shen, Crystal Wing, like, and then maybe like a random monster on board, this helps you play through that, right? Because typically like a Shen and then a monster gate's pretty nice. But if you're able to just like clear this and then play through 1 Chuchi, you're kind of in there. And then like we don't really respect back row decks with Drytron. We kind of just like munch on that. But I had to help with Floodgates at least, so double Twin Twister, 1 Red Reboot. And yeah, that rounds it out for the side deck.
Yes, sir. Any shout-outs for today?
Yeah, shout out to some people back home to help me test. Shout out Tyler, shout out Orlando, shout out Ike, shout out Yadiel, couldn't make it. Shout out Endangered Hobbies, one of the best locals that helps me test all the time as well. Shout out Tage, shout out Felix, shout out Thomas, coming through in the clutch.
Oh, wait till y'all get to Thomas' deck profile. Y'all gonna love
sure,
that
you're
one.
You're gonna see the spice. But yeah, I just appreciate everyone that's helped me get better. Shout out Jacob, and definitely biggest shout out Noah Bagelman. Practice with him all the time. He's helped me become a better player, and yeah.
Yes, sir. There you go. Team Smoke Grenade.